My name is Farhan Lalji, the Chief Operating Officer at Dynistics Software. The event today is the Dynistics College User Conference.
It's the Active Dashboard User Conference, so it's bringing together customers from the FE sector from all over the country.
Essentially, it's bringing together colleges who use Dynistics and those who are interested in potentially using Dynistics in the future, all in one place.
Welcome to the first of many Dynistics User Conferences. It's an event to really share information and best practices with the strategic management teams and the heads of ICT and MIS.
It's just a chance to get together, witness some good practice.
To hear from keynote speakers of users.
Share experiences, meet each other, networking.
And get some ideas really about how other customers are using the product and help us formulate our thoughts about what we're going to do with it in the future.
Some of the things we've done today include best practice sessions from the colleges themselves, talking about how they're using the Dynistics software package.
We've been presenting just a half-hour presentation on where we're up to with dashboards so far, looking at staff utilisation, room utilisation and compliance.
We saw some pretty innovative use of the products.
Changing the culture from the very top of the leadership team to the practitioners on the ground.
It was very useful to see how colleges have adapted the software to suit their needs and what difficulties and experiences that they'd have to overcome to get the best out of the software.
We've also informed everybody about the product roadmap, shared new parts of the product, new services that we're coming out with, the scoreboarding platform as well as predictive modeling.
Hopefully we can take some advantage of some of the newer ideas.
We're not immediately obvious to the individual products now.
The reason why I really joined Dynistics is to help take this amazing piece of software and really bring it to so many people who have no idea that this type of software exists. There's so many people in so many different organizations who are relying on kind of technical solutions and relying on things like Excel, and that's what I believe our software will change.
We've got an awful lot of different information sets, information sources in our organisation, and we really needed a product that would help us pull those together.
The biggest impact it's had really is to enable real open and transparent use of data. It enables a click of a button, clear and precise information at people's fingertips.
Basically putting all that information together in one place and making it so easy to access. It overcomes issues of version control.
And that has really enabled timely interventions where there are issues. It's enabled us to improve the way we performance manage and how we self-assess.
Different people have been contributing with the data. So the whole thing is like creating a sort of triangulation as well, which really helps in the Ofsted inspection.
It gives, for example, Ofsted the assurance that we are doing data management and using data properly to manage the college and to improve performance. This helps to inform Governor Board meetings, particularly on quality committees.
I think it's really important for existing customers to come to an event like today. It gives them an opportunity to learn from their peers. It's one thing for a software company to tell them how to use a product. It's another thing for practitioners who are actually in the same environment, facing the same challenges, to share that information about how they've actually addressed that.
I've just literally had a conversation with somebody just talking about chasing missing achievements and how they display that, which I just thought was a really useful way of doing it. So that's something I'm going to nick and go and do.
We were hoping to get some fantastic experience from Manchester College, who've obviously invested a lot of time and effort in it, because we're quite new, and I think we definitely have. We've got loads of ideas.
We're happy to facilitate that. We're happy to hold events like this and have people who aren't Dynistics customers coming alongside and maybe kind of learning more about what's happening in the entire ecosystem, not just what's happening from Dynistics software. I think it's really important to have strong relationships with our customers. We pride ourselves on that.
Their technical support is really second to none. We work with many software vendors and software companies. Dynistics have really shined throughout.
They've been really helpful and supportive. We like the product. It's still being developed, and I'm sure it's going to be like the Forth Bridge where we just keep building.
Our experience has been that they're very receptive, very responsive, and keen to get our input and our feedback.
They've helped us in a very kind of personal way, really, not just at the point in which we purchase the software, but actually continually developing the software.
It's been quite refreshing change to some relationships we've had with suppliers in the past.
What I've enjoyed most about the day has definitely been talking to customers. It's one thing to have a belief that you're building a solution for a customer's problem. It's something altogether different when a customer tells you that you've built software that's helped them in their jobs, that's helped them communicate to their stakeholders. And I think that's been really enjoyable. Thank you for making the time to be here. Thank you for continuing our relationship together and being part of the Dynistics community. So let's get to work. Thank you.
The reason I would recommend Dynistics is that ability to have understanding really how the organisation is performing, how the organisation is going to be viewed by external bodies of various descriptions, and making sure that you can intervene and deal with issues early and making sure that you understand what you're doing well.
I would definitely recommend Dynistics Active Dashboards. Yeah, at a previous college we tried to do it ourselves. We did a reasonable job, but having seen it now in this college, I realise, the value that adds.